Hey people, welcome to the video on my Excel sheet series. So I've uploaded a couple of them to assist you in the linear programming, but this one is more generic, and this is going to talk about highlighting the first value in the column of duplicate values. So I'm pretty sure you must have come across this scenario where you wanted to mark the duplicates, but then usually with the simple conditional formatting you can mark all the duplicates. But I came across a scenario where I had to mark the first duplicate value in the column which had all the duplicate values. So let's see how we can do it, and hope you like it and you can use it somewhere you want to. I've already created an Excel sheet over here which has values in column A. The header is column with duplicates and it has dummy values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, 1 is repeated, so 1 is duplicate in this column, 2, 3, 4, 3 is duplicate again. And then I've put these dummy values over here till value 12. So before we can see how we can highlight the first duplicate value, let me show you how we can use conditional formatting to highlight all the duplicate values, which is very simple. So what we'll do is select this column, go to home and go to conditional formatting, highlight cell rules and go to duplicate values. So as soon as you click on duplicate values, it will highlight all the duplicate values. So values from value 1 till value 7 are duplicate, 11 is also duplicate, but value 8 and value 12 are not duplicate. So let's cancel this and see how we can create a formula so that we can highlight the first duplicate value in the column. To highlight the first duplicate value, what I'll be doing is creating a formula in another column. So I've used column B over here and I've used the function countif. So let's see what are the arguments of the function and then we'll see what it does. So I have given it the entire A column till the value which I want to look at. So right now I want to look at value A2 over here, and then it is comparing it with itself. So let me just click on it and see how many cells it is, how many column it is using. So it is just using the first column, as you can see with the highlighted blue color over here. So when I drag it down so that it can be applied on all the rows over here and leave it. So you'll see, so let's go on this particular row number 10. So now the value has changed to A2, so it is selecting the entire column till A10. So A2 till A10. So colon works as a range, so that it will look at all the values from row 2 till row 10, and then it is comparing it with itself, that is A10. So make sure you place these dollar signs exactly as I have shown, otherwise you won't be able to read the right range. So now, as you can see, for all the values which are there which is coming for the first time, so say value 4 is coming for the first time, it gets a count of 1. Over here, when value 4 is coming for the second time, it is getting a count of 2. Value 3 is coming for the third time over here, so it is getting a count of 3. So now I've got this column, and then let's give it a name, highlighter. Select the value A2, go to home again and go to conditional formatting. This time go to new rule, go to use a formula to determine which cells to format, and it will give you a place to write the formula. So what I have to do right now is to highlight this value 1 in A2 only when value in the corresponding row B is 1. So in this case it's B2. So I'll say $sign B2 is equal to 1, then you format it. And what should be my format? Let's give it a color, say blue. Okay. As you can see, value 1 is highlighted as in blue color. Select the cell A2, go to home again, and click on the small paintbrush over here. This says Format Painter. What it does is that whenever you click on this brush icon and then you click on any other cell, range of cells or column or even row in your sheet, it will apply the same formatting rule to that particular portion. So let's do that. Let's click on it, come to the sheet and then click on column A. What happens now is that for all the values in column A which has corresponding value equal to 1 in column B are highlighted. That means all the duplicate values in column A are highlighted on their first instance. So let's put something as value, say 13, right? And then I'll put something as value 14, and then I'll put something as value 1 again. So let's go down and drag this formula. See, value 13 and 14 are highlighted again, and when I put value 13 again and drag the formula down, it won't be highlighted because the corresponding value is 2. So I think this is really handy when it comes to marking the duplicate values. So suppose if you want someone to only put some value against the duplicate value which is coming for the first time, you can create this highlighter, hide the column, and then ask them to put any value against against only the duplicate values. This comes in handy when you are working across teams and then you don't want other people to see the formulas and everything else and only work on something which is highlighted. This is really good if you want to share your sheet with the leadership. It really gives you a very quick view when something is duplicate in a dataset. I'll attach this particular example sheet and then you can download it yourself and use it for further reference. I hope you like this, and I'll surely come up with some of the more cool stuff on Excel which made my life easy. So stay tuned.